live. Make sure everything's working. Sending data. Okay. Yes. Okay, we are live.
All right.
Hopefully the microphones are working today.
I mean, honestly, whatever. I'm still kind of feeling it from like that weekend.
Yeah.
If I'm being real with you, like, it's just been like a real slow past week.
Yeah, we had no Wi-Fi signal out there,
Yeah.
so we realistically couldn't do an episode there.
Yeah, it's
And last week I was hungry the day we were supposed to, so I went to eat.
and we're like, all right. And then like we found that there was no internet there. We're like, all right, that's whatever. Nothing we can do about that.
Yeah. Like, actually, we could have gone to the second house and hardlined it in.
Yeah, but then we had to like move all the crap.
Yeah,
and,
like
move
it wasn't worth it.
Yeah.
And plus, Johnny's running in and out.
Yeah, Johnny was running. I don't know. What was he doing?
He was doing stuff for work.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And like, it's one of those things where I get it. Last second, everything got dumped on him.
Right, yeah.
I'm gonna zoom out until we get somebody watching.
Yeah. But I mean, that weekend was.
Oh, we got 2 followers now.
Jesus.
Yo, we're
Who's paying attention to that? It was just
Forgot to hit update.
it's just a wild weekend. Just like
It was nuts.
the hike was really cool though. You guys went to a brewery, but I like the.
I didn't go.
I went on. You didn't go?
You want to know what happened?
What did you do?
Nikki organized it and left before I could even put on shoes.
Oof.
Literally, I said, I'm putting on shoes.
Yeah.
And I see 10 people pile into Dom's truck and leave.
Yeah, I saw like a bunch of people pile out of the truck, and I was like, how do they fit?
I'm a little bit more upset that there was people up, and they said, hey, if you're coming to the brewery, come out now. Okay, give me 2 seconds to literally put on my shoes. Shoes are in my hand.
What did you do? Just chilled then?
I was like, fuck it, I'm going to drink.
Yeah.
Started drinking a lot of rum.
And so you were just chilling with like Joe and like Dave and stuff because they stayed behind you.
Yeah, we played some board games. We just hung out. We talked about MagFest.
Yeah. MagFest is soon.
It's coming up so quick.
It's coming up way too quick to the point where I'm like, it's already been like a year.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Like, we got to do it all over again?
I'm like, not. I'm hyped. I'm hyped. But
Hype,
I'm not,
yes.
like,
Prepared, no.
Yeah, I'm not prepared. I'm really not.
Our number 1 fan definitely left us because 2 weeks, no show.
Honestly,
I don't blame her.
I don't blame her either.
Yeah.
Because, like, we just, like last week, we just couldn't do it. Because, like, our schedules just wouldn't work out.
But at the lake house, I did send her a message from my personal Twitch account saying, hey, it's Tony Duck from Let Us Ramble,
Right.
a.k.a. the Rambling Man Podcast.
Right.
There's no Wi-Fi here, so I'm barely even able to send this message out.
No, there's, like, yeah.
I was on 4G, people.
Trying to send texts or anything. Which, okay, so first of all, it was really...
Picture
really,
messages didn't.
It was, like, really refreshing, because, like, at nighttime, I couldn't go on Twitter or anything. So, like, I wasn't on spending, like,
I mean, to be
hours a
fair,
day
you're
just on Twitter and
tweetless
stuff.
Tom.
That's true. I didn't tweet this. But I couldn't look at all those dank memes, dude. And
Fair.
it was nice.
Fair. That was one big thing, cut off from everything.
Right. It was, it was such a relaxing weekend, too. Just, like, such...
Relaxing for you because you weren't involved in a lot of the shit.
Yeah. Listen.
I got yelled at, cursed at, judged.
Yeah, but there was, like, a lot of yelling in general.
See, the fun yelling, yes. The yarging.
The arguing was cool.
Oh, dude, I want to go back there just so we could, like,
I know.
Yarg.
I want that house again, but I'm going to be so heartbroken if we get there and that boat's not there, though, dude.
the SS Cock.
Yeah, the SS Cock's not there. R.I.P. in peace.
Yeah.
Like,
If it's not there because some other hooligan sunk it and it wasn't us,
I'm going to be shocked.
I'll be mad.
Because all the scratches on the bottom of that boat, totally from us.
See, I feel like, though, it was already pre-scratched. I feel like we did a lot worse. But
oh, we did a lot worse.
Yeah. To be fair, every boat was used.
Yeah, it's true. We used every boat, and I didn't think that was going to happen. We even used the one that had a giant hole in it.
Yes, the one that was sinking.
Yeah.
To be fair, though, Dom did put a giant screw in it.
That's fucking stopped it. I'm pretty sure
it didn't
also...
stop it, but it slowed it.
I'm pretty sure also the SS Cock had, like, 2 giant holes.
Well, it had... Well, to be fair, we were sitting in it backwards, I found out.
Right.
So, where the water was coming in, that was supposed to be in the front to help drain it.
Okay. So, like...
So, where we were sitting in that hole, that's supposed to be the front, not the back.
Yeah.
So, we were forcing that in the water to take on more water.
Yeah. We didn't sink, though. Never sunk.
Never sunk.
Hung in there.
Not even in the rain.
I honestly thought it was going to sink at one point. I was like, yo, was going down.
Part of me kind of hoped it did.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, that would have been great seeing everyone abandon ship, grabbing the beers.
I thought it was gonna happen. I really did. When everybody was out there, we're all like throwing beers to each other.
I realized we're violent when it comes to canned beer.
Yeah.
Never realized we'd start throwing beers at each other's heads.
Me either. Especially because it was just like, I just saw him coming. I was just like, oh, like
yeah.
Oh man.
Tying each other's boats.
We could talk about that weekend the whole time if we want.
Yeah,
but
I mean, we have nobody to ask us anything.
The real MVP, which is the silverback gorilla.
Oh, yes.
The silverback gorilla is the king of the animal. I found out, I'm so fascinated by like gorillas and apes now.
Have you just started doing research?
I have
Me too.
done extensive research. I've also, and I found out.
Kodiak bears can beat them.
I don't know.
Not every time. Not every time.
It comes close.
6 out of 10.
6 out of 10?
6 out of 10.
6 out of 10? Okay, that's like a pretty good ratio.
Yeah, and that literally all comes down to how the gorilla takes the first tag. Because I found out silverback gorillas, if they're hit hard enough first, they leave.
Yeah, they're like, but man, if that first hit doesn't like make it like move back a little bit, buckle up.
Yeah.
Because you just made it angry.
And I found out there's a special leopard that hunts gorillas.
I still think that like the toughest silverback could probably fight that leopard.
Well, yeah, no, they could crush their spine in one hit, but like these leopards travel in packs of 7.
Right.
And they wait in trees. So one will jump on the back, claw the neck to start opening the wound. Jump off. Second one jumps on, starts biting at it to weaken the neck.
Right.
Third one goes in and breaks the neck.
Oof.
They're smart.
So are gorillas, dude. They learn like sign language.
Okay, we teach them that.
Okay.
They don't learn on their own.
Okay, but
they don't go on the internet.
They can like learn it though.
But you want to know the best animal?
Panda.
They have the only hit song.
Panda.
Panda. I got broads in Atlanta.
That song's like, okay, at best.
You know what, though? It is still a crowd favorite.
Is it?
Tell me you don't get hyped when you hear Panda.
Oh, I get pretty hyped.
Yeah.
I get pretty hyped.
I mean, can we say the MVP song that comes second place to Panda?
Africa.
Baby Shark.
Oh, no, I'm not doing this. Not doing this. Nope, not happening.
I played at Ryan's party and everyone went, "Are you kidding me?"
Yes. Oh God, that party was cool as shit. I was so bummed out I had to leave early. It sucked.
Like realistically, we just played a bunch of board games after. Like Secret Hitler was played and I was Hitler, and hey, that was the only time I was any part of the fascist party.
Nice jumpsuit from Vortex.
Thank you, Vortex. It's not our usual, but we got a new person.
Hey, whatever.
Welcome to the show. You could ask us anything, but right now we are rambling, so intervene.
Basically our thing.
Yeah, we ramble. That's it.
We ramble. It's the Rambling Man's podcast, or whatever this show is.
Let us ramble. Rambling Man's podcast. Tony Duck, Cuckable Tom.
Yep. Jesus Christ, we not get that like going.
I'm sorry. Who named the SS Cuck?
Wasn't me actually.
Oh really?
Yeah, it wasn't me. It was. I think it was Sean. Yeah, Sean named it.
I would have bet Scott.
Yeah, but Scott was not the MVP that weekend because once again it was the silverback gorilla.
And he did not shower or bathe until we forced him in the lake.
Oh yeah, he smelled bad.
I can't have a sense of smell. Well, I don't have a sense of smell.
Yeah.
But in Drinkopoly, I had to switch shirts with him.
Okay.
I felt the dirt.
Ew.
Like, I put on that sweatshirt and t-shirt because it's trade shirts.
That's
plural.
Disgusting.
So I had to give him my nice shirt, and he had to give me his 2 dirty shirts.
You should have burned that shirt.
Oh, no, I put it in the wash.
Oh, okay.
Like, I took advantage of the fact we had a washer dryer.
Yeah. Which, like, was weird that, like, you couldn't turn the dryer off, but, like, whatever.
Mine turned off.
Really?
Because you know what it did? I didn't put, like, a setting. I put a time.
Oh, yeah, okay.
All you motherfuckers putting settings.
Listen, I didn't even use it.
So,
I just put all my wet clothes like in my bag and then dealt with
that was your mistake. I put all my wet clothes in the dryer and then I washed it and then dried it again.
Yeah. I mean, it worked out. It was like whatever.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I was in that lake in my underwear most of the time.
Yeah. Man, let's get back to the silverback gorilla shit.
Yes.
Okay.
All this research you've been doing.
So they could like lift 4,000 pounds apparently.
At their strongest, yes.
At their strongest, which means like
maybe 1 in 20 of them can.
A silverback gorilla with like a scar over its eye could easily lift like a female whale.
I don't know why we're so obsessed with the scar over the eye, making it a stronger feature.
I'll explain to you why it's a stronger feature. Because any animal that has like a scar over its eye is immediately more intimidating. Because you look at it and you're like, that thing beat up something way bigger and stronger.
I'm gonna name a creature. We're gonna put a scar over its eye. You tell me if it's more intimidating. Ready?
Okay.
Chikorita.
Yeah. You kidding me? That thing like killed a bay leaf.
That thing probably killed Charmander.
Oh yeah.
Have you seen season 2 of Iron Fist? No, we have not.
I've watched like 2 episodes.
I watched a few episodes of season 1 of Iron Fist and went, no.
It's not bad.
I heard season 1, season 1 I heard just went worse and worse.
So with season 1, I think it's not as bad as everybody says it is. I really don't think it's as bad as everybody says it is.
You might be in a minority there.
I'm in a minority where but then again, it's not great. It's not like the best, okay? Like Daredevil, in my opinion, was the best one.
Yeah, it goes Daredevil, Jessica Jones, first half of Luke Cage.
Yeah, oh god, I don't want to talk about the second half of Luke Cage.
No, Cottonmouth was the end of that show.
Yeah, and I'm in season 2. Like choreography's way better.
Yeah, they actually got real martial artists to teach them.
There's like
I just had a thought. Should I put the jersey over this?
I mean, if you want to, but like
it's too far.
So season 2 is like it's pretty good. I actually don't. I like it a lot more than season 1. It has way better pacing. The choreography is better. Danny's not as annoying, I guess. But I hear a lot of people saying he was like super annoying. But I was like, he was a weirdo. So
well, I forget. A lot of people that complain.
Jessica Jones is really bad. Ooh,
really bad.
Are like
really bad.
In the minority. People love that show. I don't like season 2 of Jessica Jones.
Well, I didn't watch season 2. I'm going based on season 1.
Yeah.
Season 1 was perfect because she doesn't want to be a superhero.
Yeah.
She just wants to drink and fuck.
Yeah, it was cool, dude. I like Jessica. And also Purple Man was great.
Yeah, David Tennant, Purple Man.
Yeah.
I did not think it was possible to cast Purple Man. Because I literally heard Purple Man's a villain, and I'm like, what are they going to do? Get a guy and actually paint him purple?
It was really just give him a purple suit. I mean, like
the purple suit worked.
Yeah. It was good. I like season 1. Season 2, honestly, I watched like half of it, and I just couldn't bring myself to finish it. Daredevil's great. Love Daredevil. I love both seasons. I
cannot wait for season 3. I do wish the Punisher arc went further.
Stuff too. Yes, me too.
I wish season 2 was Punisher arc. Season 3 was the Elektra arc.
Yeah.
And then season 4 we could get where Daredevil is the leader of the Hand and literally runs Chinatown as like.
Some people like hate that arc in the comics though.
Yes and no, actually.
Really?
People hated how it turned out to be a demon in Daredevil.
Oh yeah, it wasn't just
It wasn't just him. That was the problem.
Yeah. But yeah, Daredevil was great. The Punisher is actually, in my opinion, the second best one. I actually really like the Punisher a lot because he like just fucked dudes.
I like the casting, but I feel like it's a show we didn't need.
It's a show I didn't think we were gonna get. I thought.
I knew we were getting it. The second they said who the Punisher was,
actually,
I forget his fucking name. I was like, he's from Walking Dead, Shane.
Yeah.
I was like, we're getting a show, guaranteed. He's gonna show up in Daredevil for like a season.
Yeah.
I was wrong. It was half, but we're gonna get a whole show about the beginning, and we did.
I liked it, man. Like it was probably my favorite cinematic thing of the Punisher. I'm in the minority where I don't like any of the Punisher movies.
I like Punisher Warzone.
Yeah.
Because it's the only one that had a Punisher villain, and it worked.
Yeah. Punisher's cool.
Yeah.
They won't go the route with Punisher that I want them to, which is when
Frankencastle.
Well, yeah, that Daredevil, Iron Fist, Punisher, Luke, then crap, Jessica. Jesus, you really don't like Jessica Jones.
Damn, dude.
The fact that he put Iron Fist over Jessica Jones is...
The fact that he put Iron Fist number 2.
Well, I mean, like, hey, season 2 is, like, actually pretty solid.
Yeah, but you're not... you don't take individual
yet,
seasons. You take as a whole.
He might be taking it as a whole. Maybe he really liked Iron Fist.
You know what? That is your opinion. I will consider your opinion valid for yourself, but you're definitely in a minority.
It's not bad. I mean, like, hey, Daredevil is easily the best one.
Yeah.
Totally.
Agree with you there. I'll agree Punisher is between 2 to 4.
Yeah.
Luke Cage had a very solid beginning half, and then
also, there's like that episode that focuses entirely on Misty Knight, and I actually hate her. So. Well,
here's the thing though. There's like 3 night nurses, and none of them are Misty Knight, and I don't know why we're not focusing on all 3 night nurses.
When are we getting the Moon Knight TV show?
Actually,
that guy's like a psycho. I know it's happening. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah, but it's not Netflix.
Is it not?
It's gonna be TV.
Ooh.
So it's not gonna be as good.
It's not.
I cannot wait for New Warriors.
Yeah.
And they're doing what they did in the later comics. It's a reality show about superheroes.
New Warriors is pretty cool, and I like that idea a lot.
Yeah, it's gonna be a reality show. We're gonna see superheroes fucking.
It'll be like weird crap, and I'm like super excited for it. Like
I need a way to de-stress from. Like I'm tired of Marvel at this point.
I'm not tired of Marvel.
It's been 10 years, man.
I'm not tired of Marvel because let's be real. I'm a sucker for Marvel. Marvel. I like Marvel so much.
Do I like it? Yes, but do I kind of want it to end? Yes.
Season 1 was more about
The Iron Fist, where he
what the power is, and then Season 2 is
more about Danny and hardly any Iron Fist.
Yeah, okay, I agree with that. I'm like 4 or 5 episodes in. He's actually right. It is more about like Danny trying to be a human being, I guess.
I mean, to be fair, he was in Kung Lao forever.
Yeah, which I feel like.
Hold on, do we ever see him hug the dragon?
No,
that's how he gets the tattoo in the comics.
I don't even know if the dragon's in the show. I mean, like they reference the dragon. No, like the dragon's in it. Like they're like, yeah, he killed the dragon.
No dragon, no Tony.
Like they killed the dragon or whatever. But
Netflix,
like,
you hear me? No dragon, no Tony.
Netflix, give us money.
Yes.
But like
Netflix will even say your shitty shows are awesome.
Okay. Let's be real. Iron Fist is not a shitty show.
No, I'm saying the other shows.
Oh, okay.
Netflix has about like 75 shows.
Yeah.
Maybe more. And maybe 1 out of 10 is good.
Okay. Yeah, I'm actually inclined to agree with that.
For every Stranger Things, we have all these. We have Ozark as the opposite end. Ozark is definitely a Breaking Bad ripoff.
Kind of like Ozark, though. It's not great.
You will like it. Just because it's bad doesn't mean nobody can like it.
Yeah.
But you got to admit, it's definitely a Breaking Bad
ripoff.
Yeah, it's literally Breaking Bad, but with what's his name from Arrested Development.
Jason Bateman?
Yes.
Yeah.
I never like his face. I always just want to punch him.
Really?
He was great in Game Night.
That was a weirdly good movie.
I loved it. Michael C. Hall, surprise ending. Woo!
That was a weirdly good movie.
Me, Joe, and Alyssa were in the... No, it was just me and Joe, actually, not Alyssa, in the theater. And we see Michael C. Hall, and we're like, is that... Oh my god, is that?
Yeah, no, that movie was great. Come on, not come now. See, I knew that. I just didn't want to correct you. That's why this guy's here.
Pronounce it however you want.
It's Kunlan, dude.
Wakanda, Wakanda.
All right, well, that's just wrong. That's just incorrect.
I know. Wakanda forever.
Okay, since we're talking about it, I think Black Panther was a good movie, not a great movie.
Yes. 110% agree. It's not the epitome movie up here that everyone's saying. It's here.
It's good.
Spider-Man Homecoming is that fine line between a great Marvel movie and a bad Marvel movie, and Black Panther is on the better side of Spider-Man Homecoming.
Yeah, Spider-Man Homecoming is my favorite one. All right, a lot of people say it's great. I just thought it was a good movie.
You can say good, great, but you can't say perfect.
I didn't say it was like... So, like, I hate the final fight. It's, like, looks like garbage. It's, like, should have been way cooler because it's 2 Black Panthers fighting.
See, here's the biggest problem.
The villain is fantastic. Don't get me wrong.
They made the fight CG.
Yeah, it sucked.
They really should have fought no costumes.
Well, that was the best fight in the whole movie.
Well, yeah, where they're fighting in the water
side. Yeah,
yeah.
That
should have been the ending. Yeah. Literally, both of them drink it, no powers.
Yeah, would have been cool as shit.
And then literally, it would be like, hey, Killmonger has a blade to his throat, and T'Challa's over him like this, and Killmonger purposely jumps into it to kill himself because he'd rather die than be in chains.
And listen, Killmonger is a great villain.
Fantastic villain. Top 5, in my opinion.
He makes the movie for me. He's actually a fantastic villain.
I did like, Umbatu, a.k.a. Manape, a.k.a. Silverback Gorilla.
Yeah, Silverback Gorilla.
I'm really surprised that instead of going... Because they didn't want to do Manape because racism.
Yeah.
Kind of understood, but he's also known as the Silverback Gorilla.
Well, I don't think they're going to go with anything, honestly.
They went with Umbatu the Ape.
Yeah. Which is
But you could have called him the Silverback Gorilla. Yeah. That's totally acceptable.
Just like Silverback Gorillas are cool as shit.
Right? Have you seen what the costume looks like in the comics? He's
look,
literally wearing a gorilla skin.
The costume's ridiculous.
Yeah, but here's the thing though. Take Umbatu, add the gorilla helmet with the fur coming down. You got a badass motherfucker. I perfect the kung fu and martial arts movies to power, e.g. Iron Fist.
Okay.
I don't know if he's quoting Iron Fist.
I don't think he's quoting Iron Fist. I think he prefers kung fu.
Oh, you prefer? Okay, fair.
Yes, to powers. Yeah.
I
get that too.
I like Kung Pao. Enter the Fist.
Okay, that's not what he was talking about.
Yes, but it's a kung fu movie.
Good joke.
It is a kung fu movie.
It is a kung fu movie. Not a great one.
Oh, of course not.
No.
Chosen one coming.
That movie is.
There's something else.
But I actually like a lot of... So, that's the reason I like Daredevil a lot. Is because, the only power that he has is that he's, hypersensitive. Most of the shit that he does is, mostly martial arts.
And it mostly comes back to bite him in the ass.
Yeah.
Only twice has it ever been useful. In the rain and in the dark.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, my God, yeah. Dude, first of all, okay, so Daredevil is, basically not blind. I feel like... they're like, oh, he's blind.
He's using a touchscreen cell phone.
That's true, but it does talk to him.
Yes, and also I found out there is actually a blind person setting for a lot of touchscreen phones where the apps vibrate.
Yeah, I believe that.
And it vibrates a certain amount of time for each app, so you know which app it is.
Yeah, I believe that. So, like, great. They got a lot of stuff with Daredevil that I loved. First of all, that was, like, the start of it for me, where I was like, oh, cool, Marvel's doing a thing with Daredevil then? Like, I didn't think they were going to go this far with it. We're like, also, unpopular opinion, I thought Defenders wasn't as bad as everybody says it was also.
I think it could have used some work. It came out a little too early.
Came out way too early.
We should have gotten 2 seasons of each character first.
To build them up.
Because we got Iron Fist, and then a month later we got Defenders.
And then I was like, I don't really feel that attached to this version of Iron Fist yet.
Yeah, no.
So,
like, we got to have some hardships.
Especially because, like, he did some stuff in like, Defenders that I was like, if I had more time with him, I would have been more, like, behind the way he was acting.
Hell, even, like, have him show up in somebody else. Have him show up in Luke Cage, because Luke Cage...
yeah, I'm waiting for that to happen. Yeah. It hasn't happened yet.
Like... Luke Cage Season 2 come out yet?
Yeah, it did.
No Iron Fist,
I didn't watch it.
I'm assuming no Iron Fist, though. Because they are the dynamic duo of Marvel.
Yeah. I really like... And, like, if they just did, like...
It's Power Man and Iron Fist.
Honestly, they wouldn't even have to make, like, a whole season about that. It would just have to be, like...
All I can say is, Season 2, you get attached to the characters more. Davos,
Oh, Davos is way better, actually, in this. Like, I watched, like, one episode where they were just... Like, he's just a way better character.
You know what, Vortex? Because of you, I will finish Season 1 of Iron Fist and then go into Season 2.
Season 2 is, honestly, way better. Like, I don't know if it's a different director or a different writer, but
I feel
there's
like
something different about it.
Because don't forget, it's not Netflix making this, it is Marvel making it, and Netflix just puts it on for them.
Yeah.
Yes, my guy.
Yeah.
Well, awesome. Yes, but I added an A instead.
Dude, huge fan of my guy, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, we've been saying damn dude too often. I feel like we got to retire it.
Honestly, I'll tell you why. It's because Scott is exhausting, and I think he's absorbing life energy from people when he hangs out with them.
To be fair, though, Scott did say...
Yeah, Davos is a way better villain. Davos is like a way better character entirely. Like, I'm sorry.
No, sorry. Like, Scott's definitely told me how, like, if a random person he's never met says damn dude, he's never saying it again. So we got to get him on the show and have, like, the whole audience say damn dude.
Jesus. The whole audience being 1, maybe 2 people if our like actual like.
We got 3 followers now, by the way.
Really? What?
Yo,
who's the second? First of all, who's the second follower?
Me. I count. I'm a fan. I like.
You can really do. Yeah, I get it. I just watched with like no spoilers. I just watched like the flashback where they showed them like fighting for like the right to fight the dragon. I just watched that episode. That was the last one I watched.
So if you had to go, Marvel villains. From the Marvel Cinematic Universe, so we're not counting, you know, the older Spider-Man movies, the other Punisher stuff. Marvel villains from the Cinematic Universe, top 5, go.
Marvel
in order,
Cinematic Universe.
From your number 1 favorite to your number 5 favorite.
Okay, Thanos is number 1.
You basic bitch.
Are you serious? No. Basic bitch would be if I said Killmonger first, because that's everybody's favorite.
Killmonger's number 3.
Killmonger might be number 2. I like Killmonger a lot.
Fair.
Actually, wait, no. Killmonger's number 3. Thanos, Loki, Killmonger.
Yep, Loki is everybody's 1 to 2. I'm not a sad guy, but I actually cried at the end of season 2.
Hey, that's great. I love it when shows like make me feel shit.
Do you think I'm gonna cry?
I don't know. I don't know how sensitive you are, honestly.
Depends.
Yo,
I
cry. I watch My Hero Academia. So like,
you ever watch Old Yeller?
Yeah,
makes me cry every time.
Horrible movie.
I know. That's why I cried because it's finally over.
Yeah.
Okay, so
every episode.
Thanos, Loki, Killmonger.
That's it. Like, who else is a villain in the...
Dude, we had 20 movies.
The guy from the first Iron Man wasn't bad.
Oh, Ironmonger.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Not the second one, the first one.
Yeah, Ironmonger. Second one was Whiplash.
Yeah. Oh! Sorry, Killmonger's number 4, because number 3 is the Vulture from Spider-Man Homecoming.
Ooh, yes. Honestly, the Vulture made that movie.
Vulture was a phenomenal villain.
Like, when I heard, hey, we're getting the Vulture, and I'm like, how are we going to do the costume?
First of all, the costume wasn't even, like, the best part of the character. Just, like, the way they revamped the character.
They literally took Batman. They took the Batman.
Yeah. Like, he's literally, like, hey, I'm just trying to make ends meet to support my family. Like, I know
my daughter's a spoiled bitch. I gotta pay for all this.
He's like, I know what I'm doing is wrong, but, like, I gave them this life.
We had 4 villains in that movie. One was not a villain yet. We had Tinkerer, Shocker.
Tinkerer. Shocker was great.
Vulture, and Prowler, aka Miles Morales' uncle.
Yeah, which like means
because
like,
he picked up the Prowler gloves. Originally, Donald Glover. I'm sorry, he doesn't like to be called Danny. He wanted to play Miles Morales in this movie.
Right.
But the studio said, no, we need to do Peter Parker first. How would you like to play the uncle? Yeah. So if Tom Holland ever steps down, we do Miles Morales.
Yeah.
And we're going to get Donald Glover back. He said he's 90% coming back for the second one, which is Homefront.
No, the second one is
Home Part?
The second one is Far From Home.
Is it Far From Home?
Yeah.
So I've seen like 4 or 5 posters that had home in it.
Yeah,
it's the home motif.
Second movie is going to be Far From Home because
well, you know, it's definitely taking place before Avengers 4.
Yeah. Oh no, it's not. Far From Home is going to be after.
Really?
Yeah.
Because what I read online is they were going to do an Ant-Man and Wasp situation where it takes place before.
Oh, before? I mean, they might, but
because don't forget, Spider-Man, you could do very standalone movies.
It'd be so weird because they showed Spider-Man like. Spoilers, I guess. Like, they got Spider-Man.
Wait, hold on. I think I have some dust somewhere.
Like...
Did you hear what everyone's been doing online?
What?
So the new Spider-Man game came out.
I have so many thoughts.
Hold on. So they took the disc out and they put dirt in it and went, guys, something happened to my disc. I don't feel good.
That's awesome.
Davos, Killmonger,
wow,
Loki,
you like
Vulture,
Davos
Thanos.
that much, huh? Cool.
You know what? It's understandable. But you know what? In my top 5, Purple Man.
Purple Man's good, yeah.
Purple Man's like number 5. Mostly Joe. The game memes are spicy.
The game memes are very spicy.
All about dank
very spicy.
I think I know which Joe this is.
Okay.
It might be a buddy of mine from LARP.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
But, so with the Spider-Man game, like, real talk, real quick, I'm going to go through it.
How many selfies did you take in the game so far?
None, because I can't figure out how to take the selfie button. I can't figure it out. There's no button to take a selfie. I've taken a lot of pictures, so I've done, like, everything in that game so far. Like, fuck the story.
Did you wait for the E-Train? Because I heard it actually does take forever.
Yeah, they actually reference it, too, in the game. He, like, talks about it.
Like, doesn't it take, like, in-game 45 minutes?
Yeah, something like that. It's, like, really funny.
I have to buy this game, but I need a new PlayStation 4 first.
It's like, so the game is...
Hey, fans, you want to send me a PS4? I'll be your best friend.
Don't send him a PS4. Don't
send him a PS4. Send us one.
I already have one. I don't need another one.
Shh, we're going to get the gold one.
But, like, great game. The story is actually really good so far. They actually do incorporate, like,
I hear you start off as Peter Parker. No costume.
No, the game... do you want me to tell you how the game opens up?
Yes, 100%.
So, there's, like...
Cover your ears, everybody.
It's not even, like, a real spoiler. It's how the game opens. Basically, like, he gets, like, the police alert on his phone. He's, like, in his bed. And he's like, oh shit, I'm not gonna miss this. And like it's just like they start playing like some campy like song or whatever that's like very like old school like fun rock, I guess. And then
Surfer rock.
And then he puts the costume on. And it's not the new costume. It's actually the original Amazing Spider-Man costume.
Dope.
And then like he goes and he starts running through the city to like get to like where the police alert is. And then like it just smoothest transition ever. He jumps after swinging. Control. Like you have to start controlling right there. And then you have to follow the helicopter, basically. Like there's no like he jumps, and then all of a sudden, like the camera pans around, and you're playing, like, and then like the same position, and he just
like I never liked Spider-Man games because of how often it was. Hold on, be back in a minute. No problem, Vortex. But I never liked playing Spider-Man games because how many cutscenes in order for you to play.
Oh,
like,
dude, there's like
cutscene to come down to the boss. Okay, start fighting the boss.
Cutscene to game transition is out of this world in this game. It is out of this world, and that is
because I heard they didn't do like a cinematic cutscene. It's a in-game cutscene.
It's all in-game. It's all in-game.
Like you don't notice it.
Yeah, it's really unnoticeable, especially because like just like when he has the suit on. Like, it's like just the way the suit is designed. Really
I heard they went really good with like the graphic detail.
Yeah. Okay. So there was like that whole thing. I don't know if you heard about Puddlegate, but there was like that whole thing going around where it's like there's way less puddles in the game than the E3 demo, and like Insomniac came out, and they're like. Well, the game basically ran like shit with all that
Water
shit.
is one of the worst things they say to animate for games.
So because it wasn't running on like a PS4, technically in the E3 demo or whatever, they're like, basically it ran like shit because of his costume also, because like it looked like shit moving like at high speeds like while swinging. So they cut down like some like graphic
some water details.
Some water details, some like little itty bitty stuff. And like people are like, oh, cancel my pre-order. I'm just like, would you rather have this, which runs at like a really smooth frame rate, or would you want it to like run like shit and look good? Like,
you know what? I want Superman 64.
Literally, I was talking to Sam when we both started playing together at the same time. He's like, dude, way better than Superman 64. I was like, oh, astronomically better than Superman 64.
Oh, God. Hey, you want to know what game beats this stuff?
What?
Puyo Puyo Tetris. I am a little tired of seeing everyone just sit there and play it all day.
Good-ass game, but,
It's okay. It's a fun game for once in a while.
Yeah.
Not for a whole weekend and then another party.
Yeah. It's,
there was definitely a monopoly on that giant TV at Ryan's house.
Yeah.
And at the lake house.
Right, yeah.
If it wasn't Puyo Puyo Tetris, it was Tales of Valkyrie.
Valkyria Chronicles.
Whatever. And then, the tiny bit of Dragon Ball Fighter Z.
Yeah.
And then 2 movies. Sean got really mad, actually. You guys were watching movies.
Yeah, no, he was really upset.
But you know what?
Whatever.
You guys had your fun on your vacation.
Yeah. I had a great time.
For me, it was everything I expected. Nothing more, nothing less.
Yeah, it was super fun.
I am upset that we did not go to actual Lake George.
Yeah, but the day we were gonna go was kind of shitty.
Yeah, because originally we were supposed to go Friday.
Yeah,
that was the plan. Nobody wanted to get up when Dave said, "Hey, we're gonna go scout a place. Will everyone be ready if I text somebody and start coming down?" Right. And everyone was like, "No, we're gonna start drinking and go to town and all this." Hold on, back up a minute.
No,
Rewind.
No, you said that right. No, you said.
Oh, back in a minute. Oh.
Yeah,
it's small from my angle.
Yeah. All right. Well, then zoom in more, dude.
Oh my god. But I can't see how good I look on screen.
No, that's true. But,
we need a second screen just to show us.
So the Spider-Man game's great. I've so there's a no spoil. It's not really a spoiler.
Mm-hmm.
There's a.
I heard Electro and Scorpion are the main villains.
I don't know because they haven't shown up in the game yet.
Well, those are the 2 that have been shown in trailers and have been shown in statue.
Then again, I've just been mainly doing side stuff. I think I'm a decent way through the story.
Swinging around.
Yeah, I can.
Do they have the 9/11 memorial?
No, that's not in the game. But a little disappointing. I get why, because it just
yeah, but it released so close to 9/11.
It was really close.
They really should have just put something in it, or at least the construction ground of it.
Oh, also speaking of just
9/11.
that, not 9/11, but it just made me realize so the depiction of New York the 1-to-1 is 99% accurate. There's some stuff that's a block off. And
also, don't forget, we don't really have the Sanctum of Solitude.
Yeah.
We don't have Avengers Tower.
I think that's why stuff is a block off.
Yeah, because we had to change it.
Yeah.
Well, canonically speaking, Doctor Strange's Sanctum of Solitude is a Starbucks from the outside.
Really?
Yep, he did a spell because at first everyone saw it and saw the symbol. So they kept jumping in because the door was magic, but the glass wasn't. So he did a spell where it's actually a functioning Starbucks if you're not invited into the Sanctum. You can actually go into the Starbucks, order, and leave in the comics. And there was one part where Spider-Man was kicked out. So every time he would go to visit, it's Starbucks. He would just sit in Starbucks yelling, "Okay, Strange, can you let me in now?"
That's really funny.
And Strange would just come out of the back room and be like, "No."
But yeah, it's stuff's off by a block, which will piss some people off. I'm sure.
My God, Times Square is not 34th Street.
It's Times Square is literally off a block. Not even kidding. It's
wait, hold on, is St. Mark's there?
Downtown? I think so. Yeah, downtown's there. Harlem's. Oh, there's landmark opportunities where it's you take pictures of stuff. There are so many references to Netflix's Marvel shows.
Well, yeah,
in the landmark
because Spider-Man was supposed to show up.
Fogwell's Gym, Josie's Bar, Rand Industries,
Avocados at Law,
Alias Investigations. That's all stuff that you could take pictures of, and it's really cool. I spent, not even kidding, 3 to 4 hours getting every landmark in the game and collecting every single one of Spider-Man's stupid backpacks that he has spread throughout the city. I did that.
To be fair, it makes sense. He leaves all his shit behind.
Oh yeah, no, he's they even reference it when you pick up stuff. You get a little piece of lore or something.
Yeah.
He's like, oh yeah, this helped pay for my lifetime supply of backpacks because you have to collect 55 of them throughout the city.
And backpacks are almost $40 a pop.
Oh yeah, yeah, it's really funny.
Now I know why you couldn't pay the rent in Spider-Man 2.
Yeah. The jokes are on point. Very Spider-Man.
Good.
It's
not crazy funny, but funny enough.
Yes, very quirky too.
Good.
Very, very quirky.
They gotta
to the point where
do other superheroes get mentioned or show up?
Not yet, but other characters have been referenced and shown up.
I'm assuming Eddie Brock will turn up. Mary Jane.
Eddie Brock has shown up in you look at one of the things that you collect for the backpacks is like a good luck card because like this is after Peter Parker left the Daily Bugle, right?
Yeah.
And on the people that signed it says Eddie Brock. I'm like, that's a cool reference.
It's cool, but like, if they're having him be Venom, it makes no sense because Peter got him fired.
Yeah, it's a little weird, but
I understand. Not all Easter eggs are like, hey, yeah, it's supposed to be a little nod of a hat.
Yeah.
Like, in the words of Neighbors, it's our little calling card. Instead of Latin, it's Hebrew for the jig's up.
Oh. And let's see, what else? What else is... so, like, Doc Ock's in the game, not as Doc Ock. So, like...
Otto Octavius?
Yeah, Otto Octavius is in it. And there's literally a moment between him and Peter Parker actually, where like Peter Parker makes like a joke because like he's like upset about something, and then like he just looks at him, and then Peter Parker's like, "Sorry, I have a habit of making like really bad jokes in tense situations." I was like, "Good, that's a really funny little joke."
Yeah.
That like he just put in that explains like why he's always like mouthing off to people or whatever.
Yeah,
like,
hey, that's his character.
Yeah, and it's very true to the character. He's like very awkward around certain people, which is great. Like in MJ's case, like in this game, like it's like, oh, they just broke up or whatever because they
broke up in the game,
like before the game started.
Damn.
So he has like all these like weird moments. She's like, okay, like she said yes, like I'll go over to her place and like we'll make dinner. It's nothing weird. You'll start as friends. Like it's like no big deal.
Now, how old is Peter Parker supposed to be in this game?
Oh, he's I think like 25, 26.
Okay, so our age.
Yeah, he's not a teenager. He graduated from university.
He's not a teenager, but he's not a real adult yet.
He's
an adult.
He's working as a lab assistant for Octavius because like it makes sense.
How many costumes did you get so far?
Oh, I have a lot, and there's a lot of really good ones.
I heard they put like almost every single costume in.
There's a lot, and apparently with the DLCs coming out, they're going to add more.
Yeah. Well, don't forget, we had a whole thing in the comics of the Spider-Verse. So we're going to get a lot of them.
Yeah.
I know if you pre-ordered, you got Punk Rock Spidey.
Yes, that you could get that in the game. It's not.
Yeah, it's
like,
just,
it
hey, you get it from the beginning.
Yeah. You also get Iron Spider. You get the Stark suit.
Scarlet Spider.
Fun thing about the Stark suit, it does not look right on adult Spider-Man.
No.
He looks too tall.
Yep.
Which is like...
I've seen pictures, and I agree. He's too tall. That's... If, like, when you put it on, it should shrink you down to kid size.
Yeah. Which is, like, it's fine. It's just, like, literally, he just looks too tall. That's just, like, the whole thing. And there's nothing wrong with it,
But they have the Iron Spider from the comics, right?
Yes, and there's actually a power-up specifically for the Iron Spider suit that gives you the legs to fight with, which is cool as fuck. And, like, the cool thing with the power-up system is, like, you're not confined to one power-up for a suit. You have to have one. You can only have one power-up equipped for that suit. But as you unlock more suits, you can equip that power-up to any suit you want. So, like, let's say you could be, like, Spider-Man 2099 and give him the spider legs if you want. Makes no sense, but you could.
I mean, it's Spider-Man 2099. I'm pretty sure he could have put spider legs if he really wanted.
Yeah, honestly. Spider-Man 2099, still a cool suit. It's always been
Do you get the Fantastic 3 Spider-Man costume, the white one?
I don't know. I didn't unlock that one.
Because I heard that there is the Baghead costume, the Fantastic Four, where he's wearing a paper bag.
Yes, I know that's in it somewhere. Yeah. I'm not sure where it is.
But there was a stint where Spider-Man was part of the Fantastic Four after Johnny Storm died, and the costume's white with 3 dots on it.
Yeah.
And because he even said, I'm not the 4th member, I'm just here to help.
Yeah. All the suits are great. Like, you can even get, like, the homemade suit that he has in the movie in Homecoming, too.
I really like that suit, to be fair.
Me too.
It was a nice...
It's a lame suit, don't get me wrong. It was
a nice Scarlet Spider, like, nod.
Oh, and Scarlet Spider's in it, too.
I know, I've seen the pictures.
Which, that was the one I was rocking for about, like, 3 or 4 hours.
I am... Like, at first when I heard, oh yeah, we're not going to get Ben Reilly in Homecoming, I was like, damn, no Scarlet Spider. Yeah. And then I saw the original suit, and I'm like, okay.
It's a good little nod.
Yeah, we did Tony happy.
Yeah.
Tony's happy.
Which, like, hey, for them to do Ben Reilly, that would have to be, like, movie 5.
Yeah, but you could have just introduced him as a high school student. You didn't need to go into this whole he's actually a clone. It could have just been...
he could have been, like, a character is what we said.
Yeah.
Like, they could have done that.
Yeah, little nod, because... we're going to be getting the Osborns soon.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's this movie. But I've noticed, with the last Spider-Man series...
Dude, download the game. It's so good, yes. I swear to God. Like, it's a really
I have to
good
get a new
game.
PlayStation before I can buy it, or I got to buy it digital.
It's easily, like, the second you start playing the swing, like, you start swinging, you're like, oh, this feels great. Now it's a good game.
I feel like I'm not going to play the actual story, and I'm just going to swing around. Is there, like, random, like, muggings you get to stop?
Yes.
I'm not going to even do the main story.
Dude.
What is like, I'm going to Grand Theft Auto it and just swing around.
Like, yesterday I beat Chapter 1 of the story.
I don't think I'm going to beat Chapter 1 for, like, a year.
There's so much cool stuff
Get off my hat.
to unlock. There's, like, a Black Cat side quest, too, which, like, okay, the suit that you get from it is really cool, and it's really cool that she's, like, in the game. But the quest is, like, find the stuff that she left for Spider-Man to, like, tease him or whatever, right? Because that's what she does.
Yeah.
She leaves the stuff, you have to find it. You find
Is any of them a whip?
You find... No, it's, like, all these, like, cat dolls that she has.
Okay.
And, like, so you find all of them in different parts throughout the city. And then it's a weird side quest. I actually like it because I love Black Cat a lot.
They are making a Black Cat movie. It's called Black and Silver.
No, they canceled that, I think.
What?
I think they canceled Silver and Black. Yeah, the Silver Sable Black Cat movie's not happening. And so you find all this stuff, and then at the end of it, she's like, "Oh, look, you need a new suit." And she's like, being like, "Whatever." So you get this new suit, and then like you get a call from Yuri Watanabe, like basically Commissioner Gordon for Spider-Man. And she's like, Black Cat just broke into the vault and stole her old costume back. And I was like, so this fucking side quest is literally like the prologue to her DLC that isn't in the game. And it's a little upsetting that quest isn't in the game.
Jameson a big deal?
Oh, I got to tell you about what they did with him.
Ooh,
okay.
Wait, hold on.
You will love this,
I gotta get ready. I gotta look like I'm ready for bed. You're telling me a story.
Like, you will love this, by the way. Okay.
They renewed.
Okay, cool.
Yep, this is Joe from LARP.
Yeah.
He does a lot of fact-checking.
Cool. Awesome. Well, that's great, actually. So, J. Jonah Jameson does not work for the Bugle anymore. He has moved on to bigger and better things, where he has a podcast. And it's called like Conversation with JJJ or something.
New podcast name for us.
And I swear to God, it is just about him shitting on Spider-Man.
Could we have an episode where we dress like J. Jonah Jameson and shit on Spider-Man?
He has an intern named Fred, who you never see because I don't think J. Jonah Jameson has a model in the game because you just hear the podcast playing the game. Like, I swear to God, all he does...
if J. Jonah Jameson's, like, physically in the game where you could, like, see him.
Like, it is amazing because all he does is he's just, like, it's like a political podcast that's so anti-Spider-Man. It is the funniest thing.
Is it the InfoWars of Spider-Man?
It is so funny. It is... like hilarious because like he's like, oh, caller, what's your opinion on Spider-Man or whatever? And someone like started praising Spider-Man. He's like,
he's only a podcast and like posters. You know what? I'm okay with this.
He's literally like, oh well, I'm not one to judge people, but I think you're mentally deranged for liking Spider-Man.
It's InfoWars Spider. You know what? I want to see if somebody like got every sound clip and put it online just like a listen to like a real podcast.
It is outrageous. It is so funny. It is, like, the funniest part of the game, and they could not have done anything, like, they could not have done J. Jonah Jameson better.
Now, do we get any of the villains from, like, the 90s cartoons? Like,
I'm looking for Mysterio. There's a reference to him.
Well, Mysterio, we have confirmed that he will show up in these new movies.
Yes, which, hell yeah.
I've been waiting for it.
He's lame as shit, and I love him.
Back dudes, Davos is in the building. We're on Spider-Man now.
We're on Spider-Man, man.
You miss a lot. We're also on YouTube. Find us somehow and like rewind.
Sure, yeah, you can do that on YouTube.
Yeah, we're streaming both to YouTube and Twitch, but we're only focusing on Twitch, really.
So
YouTube's like our back catalog.
Let's see.
When we have 8 followers, we will look back and do our top 10 list of our own episodes.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the Ask Us Anything. You guys can ask us whatever.
This is the Ask Us Anything. That's true. But Spider-Man is fucking great. Everybody, if you don't have it, buy that game, like, now. It's a really good game.
Buy me a copy.
I don't know. Apparently, there is going to be a sequel, because, like, I don't know what the post-credit scene is, but, like, on YouTube, it's, like, big blaring letters. Like,
Spider-Man PS4!
They need to, like, filter this shit better, because it's just, like, it says, like, I'm not going to say what it is, but I know kind of what it is.
Okay, we could do that as an episode. Top 10 Netflix shows on YouTube.
Oh, we probably can do that. But, big blaring letters. I know what the villain of the next game is going to be. And I'm really pissed because it would have been a great reveal. But so YouTube's got to filter that shit better. Well, there's a post-credit scene, so there's totally going to be another one.
YouTube is working on their filtration system because of what happened with The Nun.
Oh, really?
So a kid was watching on YouTube Kids, like a little whatever, like a toy video or something.
Right.
And the ad before it was the jump scare ad for The Nun.
Oh, that like got removed. I think that
Yep.
wasn't on there anymore.
It got removed. All like The Nun ads literally just became a picture of The Nun that says The Nun.
Yeah. No, that got me too. That jump scare.
I never got to see it.
Yeah.
I saw the picture of what the jump scare looks like.
Yeah.
Where it's like the teeth and everything, and I'm like, I don't like supernatural horrors.
I don't like jump scares.
Well, yeah, jump scares are the cheesiest form of scare.
Yeah.
Like, there's no credit that you could give a movie for having a good jump scare.
Yeah, but so, okay, like, this is just, like, since we're talking about, like, the YouTube filter thing, whatever, like, so I was just, like, I just went on YouTube, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then, like, first video, it's, like, recommended for you, it says, like, Spider-Man post-credit scene, blank, or whatever, right? And I'm like...
Bob Dole.
I'm literally like, dude, like, don't just put Spider-Man
to be fair,
PS4 post-credit scene.
How many Spider-Man videos did you look up before you went back on YouTube? Because that might be it.
I watched the trailer maybe a week ago.
Okay, that's just weird then.
Yeah. And, man, it's like, I've been dicked over by, like, YouTube thumbnails so many times.
Yep.
Like, it's almost outrageous.
Like Ant-Man and Wasp, post-credit scene.
Like, I looked up, like, when Persona 5 came out, I was like, yeah, I'm getting this no matter what, but what's everybody thinking about it? Type in Persona 5 on YouTube, number one result is a channel called Boss Fight Database, which is honestly a really cool channel, and, like, it's a really cool YouTube channel that has, like, all these boss fights. But, like, I didn't want that to be the first result, and it says, like, blank boss fight, Persona 5, and I'm like, I didn't even play the game yet!
That's why YouTube for me is strictly music videos, podcasts,
yeah.
and like top 10 lists, and like History Channel stuff.
Right.
A lot of Pawn Stars.
A lot of Pawn Stars. Yeah, I like Pawn Stars.
Yeah.
A lot of
the
it's,
old man died.
Yeah, a lot of mine's like music videos.
Timmy Kid, oh yes, Mom. Next
oh
day at church.
Yeah, that kid's like can't go to church anymore.
Can't live anymore.
Yeah. No, that's like...
Damn, have we been talking for almost 50 minutes?
Probably.
With Assassin's Creed 3 come out, we got hit with the storm, and I was out of power for a week. When we got it back, I was so excited to play it. My ex sent me a message spoiling the end for us.
Yo, but now we know why it's an X.
Yeah. There's an X there for a reason, Joe.
But, yeah. That shit's, like... I usually... So, here's my thing on spoilers. I don't usually give a fuck that much. It's not big details. Big, like...
Yeah, if it's, like, the ending.
This is a side quest. I don't care. That's not a thing. Ending, no shot. Big turning point for a character.
Post-credit scene, canon or not. Like, that's there for us to enjoy.
Yeah, post-credit scene is something that really bothers.
If I want to find it, I'll seek it.
Yeah, like, if I really want to know, I would look it up. Boss fights, honestly, depends on the game. Because...
Yes.
So, like, with Persona 5, the way that game works... I would have had, like, no idea that character was, like, important or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and, like, I was just like, dude, this is a, like, twist and, like, a spoiler that, like, should not have shown up or whatever. And I was like, great. And then, like, that character showed up. I was like, great, I'm going to fucking fight you later. Like...
See, boss fights, I will not look up online. Like, God of War, for example. There's a technique to fighting these bosses.
Yeah.
So I will fight it 25 times on my own. If I can't get it by then, YouTube just see how it's done.
Yeah, so specifically with the new God of War, I didn't look up any of the story bosses, but I Googled the hell out of those Valkyrie boss fights.
Well, yeah, no, like, when you, like, Google what the bosses are, that's fine, as long as you're not looking into the strategy.
Yeah. Yeah. Strategies are fine. I'm so happy you censored that, and, like, I looked at that, and I was about to get really pissed. That took me a second. He was just fucking with us. I was about to get so mad. Oh, thank God.
But, like I was saying, I'm assuming, Iron Fist dies.
Yeah, probably Iron Fist.
I think it comes back to life, because why not?
Why not?
It's Marvel.
Yeah.
But, what was I saying? I had an ex that, she has a PS2. She has all these old games. She brought the PS2 and Final Fantasy over, and she's like, I've never played this before.
She puts 10?
I don't remember which one it was. There was like it starts off where you're playing that like sport game with the ball.
Yeah, it's 10.
I'm not really into Final Fantasy, so
Oh, I am.
I know you are. But she pops in a disc, she pulls out the guidebook and opens up the guidebook.
Oh!
And I'm like...
That's her fault.
This is how I knew the relationship would not last.
That is totally her fault. Like, her spoiling that for herself, not even on anybody.
No, and hold on. And then she asked me if she could play my DS to play
please
Pokemon.
don't spoil something for me. Like, I'm actually at, like...
Can you spoil some milk?
I'm gonna let that one fly. Let that one fly.
Why? What's about spoiling milk?
It's just like, it was a good joke.
Oh, okay. But, like, so when she was playing the Pokemon, like, my Pokemon game, because I started a new game, I'm like, okay, don't save, or else my Pokemon get deleted.
Oh.
And she's like, okay, what beats grass again? And I'm like, fire. Don't tell me how to play.
Yeah. Oh. Ugh. No.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Wouldn't.
This was years and years and years ago, though. This was a wee lad, Tony.
That sounds horrible.
It was miserable.
But
how do you not know that fire and
I know,
wind
for real.
and fucking bird beat fucking grass?
Yeah. Then wears a yellow bandana and a hoodie. Oh wait, I saw that.
Yeah, that's actually like one of the cover photos.
Yeah.
Because Netflix cycles through cover photos. I found out based on what you watch. Certain shows will have certain cover photos for when you're over it, based on what you've watched recently.
Right.
So Stranger Things, because I watched a few other 80s shows, I had the 80s picture.
Oh, cool. That's actually really cool, actually.
It is, but then the problem is I had to find out the combination. The thumbnail for mine
is like, he has the Iron Fist like thing on.
The skull with the thing?
Like the actual one where it has like...
Oh, yeah. No, because it hasn't been out long enough yet for it to do like the cycle.
Yeah.
Like they put that in like months after.
Yeah.
And only with certain shows. Stranger Things, their #1 show. Like, their top 3 shows, honestly.
Why, like, people are upset that it got pushed back, but I'm very much okay with waiting for it.
Yeah, I'd rather it get pushed back a little bit.
Because they want to do like a time skip thing, right? That's like what they're doing with this one, so it'll come out like great.
I mean, Avengers 4, it's 99% confirmed we're having time travel.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because, okay.
Yeah, I think I read something online where people were like, oh, look, the Captain America's in his 2 suits.
Well, hold on. That has something to do with it, but the video that I was watching that explained why you can't be mad at Star-Lord. Hold on. Let me explain this video first before you can say anything. So, it needed to happen because Doctor Strange pulled the time stone from the future.
Oh no, no shit. Like he saw that.
But here's the thing, though. That's why the gauntlet broke, because the time paradox. He used a time stone that wasn't from that time.
Oh.
Because if you notice, the gauntlet is broken and his whole arm is fucked up.
Hey man, get started Avengers 4. That's what we're about.
And then we have like behind the scenes pictures of all the Avengers. These weird like gauntlets and Tony Stark with gray hair, but the floating cloak.
Yeah.
So like Tony and T'Challa's sister figure it out how to go back in time, and they're recruiting people. And Ant-Man goes with them to get the Avengers from Avengers 1. So we're gonna have Infinity War Avengers with Avengers from 1.
Look, okay, so that's cool. That's gonna be like a lot of like trick photography though.
Well, it's going to be a lot of green screen.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, it's Marvel.
Yeah.
They weren't really in Africa time. They didn't really bless the rains down there.
Don't shatter this for me.
There wasn't a silverback gorilla on set.
And
Miss Marvel. Well, Miss Marvel's going to come in, and according to Samuel L. Jackson, the Miss Marvel movie is more about Nick Fury than Miss Marvel.
That's interesting.
Because, don't forget, it's in the 60s. We know Nick Fury...
I thought it was in the 90s.
Well, it starts 60s and goes 90s.
Okay.
It's going to be like Guardians, where it starts in the 80s and goes to present.
Oh, it does like the little origin thing?
Yeah,
like,
it's going to be a little thing.
Yeah.
Because, like...
I actually have a question about Miss Marvel. Maybe you could answer this, because I don't know the character that well.
Okay.
So, like, is there a reason that, like,
Captain Marvel.
Is there, like, a reason that she's going to, like, not be, like, an old woman?
Well, several reasons. One, it depends which Captain Marvel they're going with. If it's the Captain Marvel of the Kree Force, the energy that she got giving her powers keeps her young.
She's like a cosmic being or some shit, right? Basically,
she's a human with cosmic powers.
Yeah,
and it keeps her young. 2, if they're going with, hey, it's like the Nova Corps, and she's just super special, being the only one on Earth.
Oh yeah.
And if she went through a wormhole to get to present day, that's why she wouldn't be an old lady.
Right. Yeah, no, she's like
she's like 20s to 30s.
Yeah, she's definitely also. He's right. She's extremely powerful. I think she's like. I saw like a thing where she's ranked like.
She beat Thanos by herself.
Yeah, she like beat the shit.
You want to know who else beat Thanos by herself?
Which like I don't think they'll do in the next one, but it'd be cool to see it.
She's gonna be a good part, but she's not gonna be all powerful.
Yeah.
Do you want to know who else?
Is Adam Warlock gonna be in that movie?
No, Adam Warlock is the villain of Guardians 3. Yeah. However, Guardians 3 is shelved indefinitely.
Yeah.
James Gunn got fired. Everyone is threatening to quit.
I know, but he still was going to quit if they didn't use his script. Then they confirmed they're using his script.
But it's shelved now.
It's shelved because of that whole shit show, which sucks.
And that's the last I heard of it, so unless something came out recently.
Davos could kill Thanos.
Purple Man could kill Thanos.
I don't think the Steel Serpent could kill Thanos. I'm going to be real.
Vortex, just change your name to Davos.
Honestly, yeah, just change your name to Davos. Because if you don't, if you come back for more of this, which is when we try to do this every week, we will be referring to you as Davos. Yes. Our resident Davos.
Yes, we have a ginger.
We do have a ginger, but she's not here.
I know. You know what it is? We didn't tell her it would be this week.
Yeah.
So hopefully she'll catch us next week.
Yeah.
And it's funny because for 2 weeks we tried to figure out what her name was. Laginga.
Dude, it's Laginga.
It's Laginga.
It's like when she's like, I'm the Ginge. I was like, oh my god, it's legit.
And I'm like, you're a Ginge.
Dude, yeah, you're Davos now.
All right, you're Davos. You'll be our second loyal fan.
Our second loyal fan named Davos.
I feel like Davos is one of those like medieval names where if somebody says, "Oh, Davos is coming," you know he's like a bad motherfucker, but also a bad guy.
Howard the Duck, dude. Honestly, between me and you, I'm waiting for that Howard the Duck reboot.
Oh crap! Who voiced Howard the Duck again?
It was great.
Yes. But you want to know who beat Thanos 1v1? Squirrel Girl.
Squirrel Girl's like really strong.
Squirrel Girl is an Omega level mutant.
Yeah, she's like up there with like Archangel or whatever.
Yes. No, she's past what's Apocalypse.
Ice? So is she stronger than Iceman?
Yes.
Okay. Because I know Iceman's like ridiculous.
Iceman became Omega level when he found out that if he melts, he could just, once it's cold enough, reform himself.
Yeah.
Also, they found out when the X-Men were fighting vampires that if a priest blessed him and made him a Catholic, he could kill vampires.
Also, unpopular opinion that I'm sure is going to start an argument, but Spider-Man's a mutant. I don't care what anybody says.
Actually, hold on. In the comics, they have a term for people that got their powers not through the X gene. A metahuman.
But, like, okay.
Metahuman. So human first, then got powers. Where the X-Men, the mutants, they were born with the gene, and the gene activates.
But it's still like, the spider still is like a mutation in his DNA.
Yes, that's why it's a metahuman.
Yeah.
But in House of M, when the world's run by mutants, Spider-Man pretends to be a mutant.
Also, Spider-Man just straight up, like, has taught at, like, Xavier's school before. So, like...
Well, he taught, because they started allowing metahumans in.
Yeah.
So he taught that, and then they got rid of him because there was a metahuman that personally came to kill mutants.
Yeah. Which...
Dude, they have a baby form of Apocalypse in Xavier's school. I'm not even kidding.
That's frightening.
There's also a kid that talks to a Sentinel in the Xavier school.
Did they kill off the X-Men? Did that happen yet?
A lot of them got killed off. I'm not caught up. I didn't read Avengers vs. X-Men.
Wolverine just came back.
I'm tired.
And then people were like, I can't believe that it came back. I was like, he's died like 5 times.
Like, try 12.
Yeah. He's died.
And we're counting only canonic universe, not the ultimate universe where he got ripped apart and never came back, thank God.
This one, they're like, it's permanent. I'm like, give it like a year and a half. And
I said give it 6 months.
Yeah.
Cyclops, I think, is still dead.
I don't like Cyclops anyway.
Okay, they fucked him up as a character. I liked when he started becoming a supreme dictator, I was okay with it. Because you know what? He's in charge. Without Xavier around, he's number one.
It's Davos, dude.
It's Davos, come on.
Dude, come on. You know this. It's Davos.
Yeah. Don't be petty now.
Listen, we'll take that name away.
Yeah, we're going to start calling you Johnny.
Oh, yeah. You don't want that.
Yeah. And when he gets on the show and if you tune in, we'll be like, Johnny, look at your twin. Always asking for compliments.
Oh,
Oi.
Oi.
So, I think soon we should have our Avatar Last Airbender episode.
Oh, yeah.
And you know what? We'll have 2 guests for that.
Who's going to be on it?
Joe and Dave.
Joe and Dave, yeah.
We'll have a panel.
Can we talk about like Korra slightly?
Yeah, well, we're going to talk about all of it.
Yeah.
Because there were points, because one day me, Joe, and Dave went out to dinner with Johnny, and we were talking about Avatar Last Airbender, and we realized firebending is the weakest bending.
Yo, but it's cool, though.
It's cool. But we're going to get into that in the Avatar episode.
I would probably want to be a firebender just because, like...
Well, we started giving, like, bending assignments to all of our friends. I'm an earthbender.
Okay.
Johnny's a fartbender.
Gross.
It's airbending, technically.
It's true.
Because we have confirmed fartbending by Milo, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
Dave, we said, would be an earthbender.
Yeah, probably.
Joe would be a waterbender, probably focused on healing.
Okay.
Alyssa would be a chi blocker.
Okay, yeah.
Which, honestly, the ones that use martial arts and kung fu to stop you from bending.
Yeah.
I always found them the coolest.
We should probably, before we do that episode, I should probably watch that show again.
I'm not going to rewatch Korra. Fuck that noise.
I'm not watching Korra. I'm just like...
Lightsaber?
Yeah.
Should I order it?
Yeah,
Yo, we still got to watch this.
Oh, I'm down to watch Metabots whenever.
Yeah. And I got to get you to watch this as well.
Oh, I've seen Log Horizon.
You seen Log Horizon?
Yeah, it's amazing.
It's so good.
Yeah, it's so good.
Anyone says otherwise.
Well, as soon as the guy gets out of jail for tax evasion, I'll be down for that third season.
He's out.
Is he out?
He's not allowed to make the anime until the back taxes are paid off. He's writing the light novels to pay him off.
Yeah.
So we have to wait till the taxes are done so we can start doing it.
It's so funny that that's the reason, because he's not like a criminal or anything.
No.
He just straight up...
He thought that the network he was on was paying the taxes because it's a government network.
Yeah.
He didn't realize he had to pay it.
Yeah. You be airbending? Hey, airbending's really cool.
And no, firebenders cannot bend plasma. Plasma in blood is blood bending.
Which is
subsect of water.
Strongest bending.
No, actually, because
so.
Don't forget, only 3 people have ever been able to bloodbend without the red moon.
Yeah, that's true.
So
airbending's cool. You could fucking fly and shit.
Well, I really dislike that the way they flew is the subsect of airbending.
Yeah.
Because, energy bending's strictly Avatar. It's not subsect.
I mean, doesn't Zuko fucking fly?
He does a Bakugo combustion.
Yeah.
Which is dope.
Not the blood plasma, but superheated.
No, we have confirmed lightning bending is the second, and for Earth, besides metal bending, there's also lava bending because the rocks.
Yeah, so for some, so this is the thing I actually don't get.
And firebenders.
Where do they get lightning from? Where does fire?
Okay, because lightning can cause fire.
No, I know.
You get that, but
that seems like that's a little bit of a
But
stretch.
You know what it is? It's one of those. It's so rare.
That just be the mortal Iron Fist. So you'd be the one that can die. If you want to be an Iron Fist, I mean, then you might want to be the steel bending, the iron bending, because that's the same thing. You put iron around your fist, and it's quite literally the Iron Fist. But, the magic, come on, Iron Fist. That shit ain't Avatar.
Yeah. To be fair, for shits and gigs, I sat down and I found a way to technically make Aang, not Ang, the Avatar, at LARP.
What do they call him?
Ang in the movie. Yeah. And M. Night claims he's seen every episode.
He hasn't.
No, clearly. I am white, but I am Katara. I did like that, each tribe had a different aesthetic, so fire was Indian.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. Northern Water Tribe was slightly
they're totally
Samoan.
supposed to be China.
Yes, but it's M. Night doing it. Don't forget, India was part of China.
I thought you were talking about the show.
No, I'm talking about the movie.
Oh, yeah.
Because don't forget, though, India used to be part of China.
Yeah.
So making them all Indian, understandable. The Northern Water Tribe looked a little bit more Samoan, while the Southern looked a little white.
Yeah.
I can understand that. It should have been flipped.
Yeah.
The Airbenders being Buddhist, okay.
Yeah,
and then the Earthbenders literally just being Japanese, love it.
Yeah.
That was the only thing I liked from the whole thing.
You could kind of gather that sort of information
from the show.
Yeah.
It's not until Korra where they start breaking those lines.
Although in the show you can't really figure out that fire is supposed to be China until halfway through.
Yeah.
When they're Fire Lord Ozai and they're all
the Phoenix King Ozai.
Yeah.
Phoenix King Ozai.
Yeah. And then that's when you're oh, it's totally China. Cool. And because for the longest time I thought the Earth people were China.
To be fair though, the Earth Kingdom is my favorite. Honestly, you want to know what's scarier than the Fire Nation? The Dai Li.
Yeah. I'm unpopular opinion.
They brainwash their people.
I don't like the Earth book.
Fair, it was very weirdly paced. Oh, by the way, the only flaw I found Davos was in the flashback when he was a kid.
Oh, that's hilarious! I'm so excited to see that.
Should we show Johnny that episode?
That's awesome. I'm gonna go home and watch that right after this.
After this, I'm going to my little cousin's house, hence the panda suit.
Yeah.
I'm not wearing this for this show.
God, that's awesome. I'm so stoked to watch
I mean,
that
to
now.
be fair, I grew up in Queens. I don't have a Queens accent. I live in Long Island now, and apparently sometimes you could hear it.
Yeah, but he has like an English accent. He's
So?
an adult.
But don't forget, though, a lot of Indians in TV have British accents.
I know, but if
Look
it's,
at okay,
if it's
ready?
like
Case in point, the show Heroes. Dupinder has a British accent, but when they do a flashback to 5 years before the show's supposed to be, he has a strictly Indian American accent.
okay, but if he has an Indian accent and Kumlan is supposed to be, this is my one problem with Davos. Honestly, is nothing against the character. It's just
Everything
like
gets a character.
it's just like so he's like an Indian dude. And that's fine.
Yeah.
But
We're all for affirmative action here.
his biological father, from what I could tell,
Mhm.
is a Asian monk.
Okay.
Unless they explain that he was also adopted, which I'm not sure if they did. I could
adopted.
be entirely wrong, but he has like this accent that like doesn't.
Do you guys have Discord? I have Discord for personal reasons, but I really feel like we should make a
I mean,
Discord.
we're thinking of making like
A Snapchat for us,
too.
where we both have the
We
passwords.
want to like see which one works better.
I honestly feel like Discord would work a little better,
Because
so
we
we
do
could
get
tell people.
followers that would like to interact with them some way. Because that one
Yeah.
girl doesn't like to do Twitter, so maybe she could do like Discord or something.
Yeah, and also as well, like hey, we're on vacation. Our Wi-Fi sucks, but here's pictures.
Yeah.
Ask us anything while we're here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think do you have Discord?
I have a Discord. Yeah.
So I'll make the channel. I'll make you an admin in it.
Yeah.
And there we go. We got it.
Yeah. I'm
And-
down with that. Discord's easy to.
You know what? I'm gonna set a goal right now.
Yeah.
Once we have 10 followers, we will pick a follower's name out of the hat. That person will be invited to stream in, so there'll be a little like picture-in-picture box of them
Oh, okay.
to be our co-host.
I thought you were gonna say for name out of the hat be a moderator. I'm like, I feel like we already promised that to.
We did
Ginger.
promise that to our Ginge.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
sounds
we'll
so
do
dirty
it.
when I say it.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, we'll do a Discord. Honestly, I like Discord. It'll
Yeah.
be fun to interact with people that way.
Yeah.
I can't shut the fuck up anyway, so like,
No, same. And
that's
you know,
why we're doing this.
there are times where I'm just not sleeping and I'm hitting up Discord,
Yeah.
like because I got my World of Warcraft server. I got my friends from Connecticut.
Yeah.
That's who Joe is. He's actually a friend of mine from
Yeah.
Connecticut. That's also from LARP. I have my Queens friends, and then I have the LARP Discord, and then I have another Discord.
Dude, listen. You have respect because you gave us the Discord idea.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, you totally gave us that.
Yeah, I mean, we were thinking.
We were thinking of like doing something. The Snapchat
It was
one.
going to be like Snapchat.
Yeah,
or,
Snapchat
or snail
one.
mail.
Yeah. Snail mail?
It'll take 3 to 6 weeks to interact with us, guys.
Just like real life.
To be fair, before this podcast, me and Tom would see each other every like 6 to 8 weeks.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It'd be random.
It'd be so random. I'm like, dude, we never hang out. You're like, yeah. And
Let's
then we
do a
never like
podcast.
tried hanging out.
Yeah.
They were like, let's do a podcast.
It would literally be like, you want to play Vanguard one day?
Yeah.
Yeah. When? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm busy.
And then like we were at a party, and I'm like, yeah, I'm like, because I went to go audition to be the voice of a football podcast.
oh, cool.
They picked somebody else, and you know what? The guy sounds great, so I'm not mad.
Yeah.
And that's where I was like, Tom, you want to just make our own podcast? It'll be about nothing.
Literally, let's just
And
do it.
here we are.
Yeah.
So we made it happen,
We,
and you guys helped.
yeah, we're like, fuck it, let's just do it. Yeah, we'll do a Discord eventually.
I'll probably make it tonight.
We try to keep it to like honestly Wednesdays, right?
Yes,
Is what
we
usually
try
to do.
Wednesdays. Wait, when is the 25th? Because that's the next day I have to be at my other job.
But like, we
We try Wednesdays, but with the Discord, we will tell people. Okay, the 25th is 2 weeks from now. Yeah, the 19th I could do it. Because the 20th I'm going to AC.
yeah, I could do that, no problem. There is going to be a week that we have to either do it before I leave because I'm going to be gone for a week for a wedding.
Yes, that's
So I'll
fine.
have to do that on like a Monday or something.
Totally fine.
Yeah, but we try to do it weekly just because like we had to take 2 weeks off just because like went away. There
So
was, like,
much
no
alcohol.
Wi-Fi. There was a lot of alcohol.
So much
Probably
alcohol.
would have been really bad to stream.
Okay, we would have gotten banned from Twitch.
Yeah,
I'm not even going to lie.
yeah.
Things were said. People were naked.
God. Yeah. So
We saw Peen.
there is. Yeah, we did see Peen. Yeah, we try to do it weekly. We're gonna try to do like one episode a week, and
Yeah.
then if it like takes off, we'll. like,
We
different
have
types of
plans
things,
for
but-
a 24-hour stream from this room where we can only leave this room to one, go to the kitchen to bring up food, or B, the bathroom.
Yeah, but that's down the line.
Yeah, but it's going to be we're going to have TV set up everywhere so we can play games all day. And literally, you're just going to watch us stay awake. We're not allowed to sleep.
Yeah.
I feel like we should definitely do that on like a Friday the 13th and just like try to scare each other.
But
pajamas all day though.
That's a story for another time.
Yes. Well, they asked us anything episode. So we were playing. I was playing Drinkopoly. Were you playing that game?
No, I was incapacitated. That's all I'm going to say.
Yes, fair.
Yeah.
As your lawyer.
Yeah.
So Drinkopoly was happening, and so there's a space that says strip down to your underwear. So the guy does. And he's pulling up the back while turning, and it's boxers with the button in front, and the head is popping out. Ooh. And we all point and go, "Pin!" And he like covers it.
Yeah. There was we have a lot of stories, honestly, that we could tell from that weekend.
Oh yeah.
Most of which we would more than likely have to think about before we have a talk about it.
Yep. And second of which, we might have to get a third party to confirm things happened.
Yeah, I was really out of it that weekend.
Same. Dude, I went through 2 bottles of rum by myself, a bottle of vodka by myself.
Yo, you're like, hey, I was like, hey, do you have any rum? You're like, just go to my room.
Yeah.
Just go get it.
I brought 4 bottles. I came back with 1.
Yeah.
I went through like 2 cases of Red Bull.
But if you like followed us, so you probably doesn't that like send a notification or whatever?
It does, but I'm gonna make the Discord and I'm gonna send you a message later tonight, either from this Twitch or from my personal Twitch, telling you, asking you what your Discord name is to send you an invite.
Hey, there you go. So I mean, like, you got that going. We'll get the Discord going.
Yeah, we'll have our calendar up there. This way, while Tom's at this wedding, he'll post a picture of him looking dapper as fuck.
Oh, dude.
Cute as hell.
I'm going to be dapper as fuck.
I have a wedding on October 5th.
Dope. Now you got to do your picture where you look dapper as fuck.
Dude, I am going to look dapper as fuck. Everybody's wearing tuxes. Dude, I'm wearing a bow.
I feel like so bad. If LaGinja like shows up next week, we need to answer her questions. Because I feel like she wrote up questions.
Oh, yeah. Next week, specifically, LaGinja is the only one that could ask us questions that we must answer. The rest of you...
Bernada. So, where is Bernada?
I don't know. I don't think it's America.
It's definitely not America.
Question. Do you support the red, white, and blue in Bernada?
I'm
going to Google where Bernada is.
Yeah, let's figure that out.
It could be a third world country. I'm not going to lie.
It could be. I don't know anybody from Bernada, so that's cool as fuck.
The first thing that came up is cheese.
Okay. Type Bernada location. Don't.
It's cheese!
That does sound like a cheese. I'm not making fun of your country, I swear. Or wherever you live. It just sort of sounds like cheese. Oh, Britannia.
Oh, England.
Honestly, just say England.
That was Bernada, and that's a cheese, because Bernada is only cheese.
Or Britannia. So I think he's said Britain. Yeah, Britain. Cool.
Oh, I actually have a lot of friends in actual London.
My one friend used to live in London.
Doesn't
anymore.
I met these girls from Greece. They all live in London. A few of them live on the countryside. One of my Uber rides recently is from North Ireland.
What time is it in Britain right now, actually?
It's like 5-6 hours ahead. No, it's Eastern town in Asia. I'm confused now.
Okay, hold on. What time is it by you? Oh, he lives in Come On. Got it, because it's Davos. I got it. Got the joke.
Yep.
I got the joke. Took me a second.
Yep.
Is Come On in Asia?
Yes.
It is, right?
Yeah. It's by Everest, because that's where they were flying.
Yeah. They, found him, and they took him in.
Well, the parents crashed into Everest. Come on, it's a giant fucking mountain. How do you hit it?
Yeah. But,
to be fair, poor joke for what was yesterday.
Yeah. Far Come On in China. Got it. I don't even know if you're being real now, but hey, if you live in China, fucking dope. I'll try not to make Chinese jokes.
I'm gonna make Chinese jokes now. I mean, to be fair, I called her #1 fan of Ginge.
Oh, she called herself a Ginge.
Yeah, but it sounds dirty the way I said it.
All right, well,
you're a Ginge.
All right, well, yeah.
Yeah. All right. We've got an hour 14. That's typically our limit for episodes. Yeah. Eventually, we will do bigger episodes, but right now we're limiting it to like an hour, hour 20.
Yeah.
Only because I'm a big guy. I like to eat. I also like to work. Tom drives like 3 towns to get here.
Yeah. So.
All right. I'm gonna make the Discord. I'll message everyone for their Discord names. You stay classy, San Diego.
God. All right. Don't. Whatever. Later.
That's iTunes.